What's going on, guys, and welcome back to My Two Cents. I hope you all are doing fantastic. It is a bright, sunshiny day, and I want to welcome you back to My Two Cents, the show where we talk about everything fragrance related, anything about smelling great and making a lasting memory. Well, we got a great show for you today because I went shopping, and I ran into something that I didn't think I was gonna like. But I did. In fact, I almost love it. So stick around. Find out. Welcome back, Fragrance family, and welcome to another episode of My Two Cents. My name is Brian, and this show's all about giving you my 2 cents, my unbiased and honest opinion about anything fragrance related. So today I decided to go shopping. Like I said, I got a really cool video for you today. I was going out getting some spring clothes and getting some stuff for my other YouTube channel that I'm working on called Mentality. Talk about that at a later time. But I went to all the rack stores. I actually picked up a couple cheapies while I was out there, but I'll talk about those on another video, because what I really want to talk to you about today is what I found at Dillard's. Well, I went there like I always do if I'm at the mall, and I decided to go do some whiffs and sniffs, see if there's anything new. I have most of everything that they have, so sometimes I just like to go talk to people about fragrance, and I get stuck in hour-and-a-half long conversations. And today I met some really awesome people. And like I said, I was at Dillard's. Well, there was a gentleman there that was working with Carolina Herrera for Carolina Herrera, John Paul Gaultier, and Paco Rabanne. Well, man, he caught me. He goes, "Hey, would you like to try the new Carolina Herrera?" I was like, "Oh, man, what is it? Let me guess. Bad Boy Le Parfum." He goes, "No, it's the 212. I think it's the 212 VIP. And man, I smelled it and was not impressed. But I had seen one review and read the press article for the new Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Le Parfum. And you know, the controversy in it is cannabis. That there is a cannabis note in it. And I've seen one other reviewer, which I love watching, Ash from Gen Sense, and I watched his review, and he was very impressed. Well, pretty impressed. Looking up Fragrantica, their reviews are terrible. A lot of y'all's are. So I'm going to do an unboxing and first impression because I picked it up. I've already smelled it. I smelled it on paper. I've not smelled it on skin yet. So we're going to do some whiffs and sniffs of the new Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Le Parfum. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and open this and talk to you while I'm opening it. Now, the EDT, you know, I was not a fan. I'm going to be completely honest, not a fan at all. Sorry about that. I just like throwing things at the camera. It was the bergamot, pepper, cedar, sage, amber, and tongue. That's going to be your note breakdown on it. It was just, I don't know. It just felt a little young for me. It was, I mean, and I know that sounds weird, but it kind of reminds me of like Paco Rabanne 1 Million. It just didn't impress me. I'd smelled it before. It wasn't anything just, whoa, spectacular. And to be honest, I think the bottle is atrocious. I almost would rather have the Good Girl high heel as the men's cologne, because that's actually pretty cool because you can set your cell phone in it. I just learned that today. You can't do anything with the Thunderbolt. Or lightning bolt, I'm sorry. I should have been a meteorologist. Anywho, so I just wasn't impressed with the EDT. But I'll tell you, that cannabis note is very interesting. And I'm excited to try it on skin. and give you my 2 cents, my honest opinion of what I think of it. So, very interesting bottle. All right, let's see here. I actually like this lightning bolt better than the original. On the bottom, you've got the name of the house, address, where it's made, batch code 03141. Here we go, guys. Whiffs and sniffs. Whew. All right. All right. So, guys, the note breakdown on this it's pretty simple. Grapefruit and cannabis are going to be your top notes, and then geranium and pepper in the mid, and then the very, once the dry down, base notes, it's going to be leather and vetiver. So, okay, so the one thing I will say about this, it smells like cannabis, 100%. But, so a cannabis note, it's not going to smell like somebody's burning cannabis around you. It is a very earthy, almost bitter note. So a lot like hops. I mean, they're in the same family. So if anybody out there is familiar with your hops, this is going to be more of like a citrus-based hop. Probably Citra hops would be the closest to what this really smells like. So it still has this kind of grapefruity, which it's got grapefruit in the top, but that grapefruit really kind of just blends so well with that earthiness and that bitterness and that zest of that grapefruit. I mean, cannabis has a grapefruit accord to it in some sense. I'm not saying that I'm a, connoisseur, never, whatever. I don't smoke pot, but this, I think everybody has smelled cannabis before, and I like it. I mean, this is actually it, and then that cannabis just kind of settles down, kind of goes away, but it just kind of drops back, falls back in the background. It's still there. I mean, and then the geranium really pops its head out. You do have spiciness, but it's blended very well with that floral geranium, and then the cannabis, the grapefruit. I think the grapefruit is actually going to stick around for a little while on this, just because of that cannabis note. Again, one episode I talk about cocaine, and now I'm talking to you guys about cannabis. But I mean, I think I'm going to be honest with you. The EDT, I don't like, but it could work for you. If you like it, leave me a comment below and tell me your thoughts. And in fact, if you like, I will get the EDT. I do not own it. I just own the only this bad boy. See what I did there? But again, I'm gonna have to give it some wearing. I think it's actually reasonably priced for the quality that it has. And so I am going to take a quick break. Well, for you, it's going to be probably about 45 minutes to an hour for me, because I'm going to go eat dinner and let this dry down. Oh, and we're back. And so got some food in my stomach. That felt so much better. I went to a 7-year-old's birthday party today, and I am tired and I was hungry. And I really wanted to try this fragrance. So let's get back to the fragrance. All right. Guys, I'm going to be honest. It's been about 30 minutes. Yeah. I like it. It's almost the vetiver leather. I don't get as much. It's kind of a dank vetiver, dry or damp, and I bet you that's all like just from the cannabis. So I like this cannabis note. I'm gonna be honest. It's not super potent anymore at all. Grapefruit still, there's a tinge of that there, but that leather and vetiver definitely come through. So to be honest, I give it a 8 out of 10. I think this is going to be one of their better fragrances they've had out since Privé or even CH Men. I don't own Privé. Actually, if you would like me to do a review on any fragrance, because I'm your blind buy guy, I'll get anything you suggest. So I'm here to add things to my collection and continue to help it grow, and I'm here to help you grow your collection. Guys, I would always recommend and will always recommend go out and get a 1 milliliter, 2 milliliter sample and give any fragrance a test drive. 1 milliliter will last you about 5 days. It's 15 sprays, just so you know. If you don't believe me, Google it. That means 2 sprays will last you at least 10 days. That's depending on how many sprays you put on. But try it before you buy it. Give it a test drive. With that being said, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button down there. Woo! Hit that subscribe button and that notification ding so you know when I post new content. And also, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy and what you like from the line. So until next time, guys, because that's our show. Happy scent trails. See you later.